and welcome back to Ashley Life and Vlogmas Day 23! We are en route to my aunt's house to go start Christmas festivities! Yay! And I'm pretty proud of myself. I just did my eyelashes in the car, and then I did glitter again because glitter is just so fun. Hi, Shugs. Hi, Shugs. What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing? You in my seat, huh? Yeah, you're in my seat. You get out of my seat. Right. We won with 5 minutes and 14 seconds. Yay!
Boom! I killed it.
Success. See all these blacks? Okay, blacks are good. We got people all in all over the place over here. We're home from my aunt's house. The first Christmas festivities of the weekend. And we're gonna get real. We're gonna wrap some presents. And we're gonna finish tonight. And there will be no more presents to wrap after tonight. That's the goal anyways. Let's go wrap presents. So I don't know if you've seen this yet, but on Facebook, there was like a little post going around about, oh, you've been wrapping wrong, right? So I never actually watched the video, but just from the image, I understood what they were talking about. So like, for instance, this ginormous whoopee cushion, like look how big this whoopee cushion is compared to my hand. If I were to, I cut out like a huge big square, right? So if I were to just like wrap it like this and over, like it doesn't fit. So what I did is I just put this wrapping paper on the angle, right? And I wrap with the angles. And now all of a sudden, the whole thing is gonna get covered with the same size paper. So look at that, you just change the angle a little bit and the whole thing gets wrapped instead of me having to waste more wrapping paper to wrap it like a normal way, you know? Super cool. And I didn't even watch the video. Just saw the picture. My friend Joy told me about this stuffed salmon at Costco, and oh my gosh, it's so good. And I made a little cream dill sauce to go on the side. She eats it every year for Christmas, so I was like, I gotta get some. Thanks, Joy. So buying bags can get expensive. So something that I do when I have oddly shaped gifts that I would normally put in a bag, I make my own bag. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. So I have a rectangular sized piece here. If I were you and you've never done this before, I would start off with like a smaller piece just to practice the idea of it, and then you can go to bigger bags as you get better at it. But we're gonna start by folding this piece in half. You're gonna fold the other side to meet it, and you only want it to overlap the other side by like just a little bit. And then you're going to tape down the seam that you just made all the way up. I just do little bits here and there. And now you're left with wrapping paper that kind of has like a hole in it. So we're going to take that hole, we're going to fold it up, and then you're going to take that part that you just folded over and kind of origami style, you're going to open it up, spread it out, and make little flat triangles. So if you could see here, it's just flattened out. There's a little hole and it's just triangled. And these little excess edges, I'm just gonna fold in. This is the very bottom of the bag, so no one is really gonna see this. And then we're gonna tape down the bottom of the bag. This one you wanna make sure to tape a little bit more than you do the seam, just because this is the base of your bag, so you don't want things falling out the bottom. And then from there, we're gonna fold the pointy edges in and tape those down. And then you have the base of the bag. And you just open up the bag and you can put your gifts in it. So here is the finished product of the bag just sitting there waiting for me to put stuff in it. So I got the presents in there. And then to close it up, I'm going to fold it kind of how I fold the edges of a box, where you fold the corners down, and then I fold the little top half down, and then I'm going to fold this part in half. And then to finish it off, I like to add a little name tag. And then I add a little bow on the corner, and then it's just so cute. And that's just a fun little trick that I like to do if, one, I don't have a bag and the gift necessitates a bag, or maybe I don't feel like buying a bag. I just make my own. And also, if you're in a hurry to wrap things, this bag idea makes it look like you put in like a little bit of effort, but all you really have to do is like throw each little gift in some tissue paper, throw it in the bag, and then wrap it up. But it looks like you wrapped when it really didn't take you that long. And it's saving you time because you're not wrapping every little thing individually, and you're making your own wrapped bag, and you're able to just throw everything inside. And the other cool part is that, you know, you can open the bag like it's a wrapped gift, which is the fun part about opening presents, is like tearing open wrapping paper. So with this little wrapped bag, you could still have the effect of opening a present, but you didn't have to do all the wrapping. I forgot to show you how I like to put my presents together. So I always like to do like a little stacking thing if I can, and tie like a huge bow around it. I'm kind of going for like a rusticy look this year, so I'm using like a twine. But as you can see, I mismatched the wrapping paper. And then I just like to stack it biggest to smallest. I think it's just fun to get a present like this that's just like so big, and you're like, oh my gosh, I got so much fun stuff. And then I even like to wrap like the tiny little things, like these little guys on top right here. I gave all the nieces and nephews Pez. And if you remember in the Vlogmas where I talked about the little things, I got gifted this Pez. And it totally just like made my day because it is about the little things. So I was like, you know what? I want my nieces and nephews to have the little things too, because Pez is just fun. And that is a wrap on the wrap. I can't believe I'm actually finished. It's the craziest thing ever. And I'm so excited to not have to do anything on Christmas Eve. Woohoo! I am done. And I could not be more excited to be done. Now it's time to take a shower and go to bed so that I can enjoy Christmas Eve tomorrow. Oh my gosh. And the last day of Vlogmas. I feel kind of sad about it. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. They say, what, it takes 21 days to build a habit. It's like, tomorrow's day 24. I'm a little bit past that threshold, so I've kind of gotten used to you. I'm going to miss you. Oh my gosh, you know what I want to know? If you've been watching my Vlogmases, I would love to know like either like what your favorite moments are, or like something you learned that you didn't know before by watching my Vlogmases. Just let me know in the comments below. And then if you want to see more vlogging, give this video a thumbs up so I know. All right, I'm off to bed. Mwah. Click here to see my latest upload. Click here to see what YouTube thinks you want to see. And click here to subscribe. Also, let's get social. You can follow me at AshleyULife on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.